Hey, how you going out there in YouTube watching land? I was going to say TV land, but that doesn't really work, does it? Anyway, if you're out there, please feel free to jump in and we can get this chat started. As you know, I've changed my schedule a little bit. So this is the Monday morning Australia time schedule. So hopefully it means we'll get some people from the US on, some of the people off Discord there. So if you're out there, please feel free to jump in. We'll play a little bit of WoW later on, but we'll start off with a little bit of chat, which is always good. So here we are. So it's bloody freezing where I am at the moment. You wouldn't think summer's on the way. We live, as you guys know, I live up in the Queensland mountains, and it can get quite cold. Last night was bloody freezing. We've had storms and stuff. Anyway, so as you know, I don't have a topic as always, so I'm waiting to be guided by people in the chat, what you want to do and what you want to see. So please tell me what to. Please tell me what to do. No, So anyway, so here we are. I'm just going to sit here quietly waiting. Well, not quietly, but you know what I mean. I'm going to sit patiently waiting as some people come in. Maybe I should put a thing in Discord that says that I'm actually streaming, eh? I always forget to do that before I start. Hi all. On stream now if you feel like dropping in. On the stream. Learn how to spell. Yeah, so that might get a few people in, hopefully. So anyway. So just put a little message in Discord there. We're gonna just double checking that everything's running properly. Yeah, so we'll play a little bit of World of Warcraft later. I was running through the couple of the dungeons that are available last night, and they were pretty cool. Jeff's going to jump on, of course. They're pretty good. So I might actually do a long form video on those, just so I can throw them up on my channel. It's a bit confusing when you first go in, when you're riding the dragons, though. In that dungeon, I'm not sure what it's called. It's the one, they've got those like wind gusts that you've got to fly into to get yourself some lift. And that was a little bit confusing. You tend to overshoot and you circle around and come down. Hey Jeff, how are you, mate? Good to see you, and thank you very much for jumping in. I did a couple of dungeons yesterday. I did the 2 dungeons. I haven't done them all. I just did the one where you got to fly, and then the other one, which I've forgotten. So I might try and do those today if nobody wants to do any sort of running around or anything like that. I might jump on and a little bit later and do those. But at the moment, it's just you and me hanging out, mate. So we're just chilling. I hope you're doing okay. It's bloody cold up here in Queensland at the moment where I live. It was freezing last night. I'm up in the mountains, so none of that stuff. We're just Corkerton. Hey, how you going, mate? Good to see you. Thank you very much for jumping in. I appreciate that. Yeah, so we're getting on for Christmas, guys? So we're obviously all going to be having breaks over Christmas, I suppose. So we're having Christmas at my daughter-in-law's father's house in Brizzy. So that'll be interesting. And we're going to stay there tonight, so it means I can have a couple of drinks because I haven't had some drinks for a while. And that'll be pretty cool. So I hope you're all, getting prepared for a nice Christmas and stuff like that. I can't believe it's next week, eh? It's literally like a few days away. It was like, where the hell's the year gone? It's crazy. But and school holidays and all that sort of stuff. It's good stuff. Anyway, so I'll be jumping on. I did a couple of dungeons last night, so that was a bit of fun. Just thought I'd jump on and see what they're like. I got lost myself getting on those dungeons. One ones where you got to ride the dragon in, but I got a bit lost and kept dying and releasing because the healer wasn't rezzing us, so it'd release and then you'd have to fly all the way again. But we got there in the end. But yeah, it's sort of getting me ready for the mythics, I suppose. Don't stand in the swirly stuff, jumping out of the way and all that sort of stuff. But because some of the mobs around really hit you pretty hard in that. So especially in that one where you got to fly with the dragons around. It's my neighbour just going out. It's an event when someone drives down my street. Because not many people do it. The mailman drives a car here, or the male person drives a car, and so if you hear a car, it's either the mailman or one neighbour that I have that side, because nobody comes up my street. Out in the middle of nowhere. Not really, but it's a small town. Smooks, there's an NPC you can talk to inside that dungeon that will fly you to each boss. Oh, good on you, man. Thanks. I didn't know that. So I was bloody flying. Yeah, I'd release and fly, and it took ages, especially if you don't have many of the little many of the little, the I don't know, the mirrors they sort of look like, but you know what I mean. The thingos for your dragon riding. Okay, so where we are, Club JR, the Ret King. I don't think so, but I try my best. Ian Klobinski. Wow, nice, caught the stream early. How's it going? I'm doing okay, mate. I'm actually doing very well. It's pretty frigging cold here, which is odd for Australia, but because I live up in Queensland, I live in the Queensland mountains, right up in the mountain range. So, yeah, it's actually pretty cold here. But not too bad. But it's going to be about mid-20s today, so it'll get warm up a little bit as the day goes on. But I didn't know that, Smooks. Thanks, mate. There's an NPC. Okay, because that was a hang on. Let me try and get that one out. Noriamus. I'll work it out. Hello, sir. I love you. That's nice. Thank you very much. It's always good to spread a bit of love, and I have to say I love you too. How to get such good internet in the mountains? Hardly able to stream in the city in Perth. Yeah, I'm on. Well, see, the thing is, mate, you got to remember I'm only in a town of about 200. So and it's quite. I'm probably at 52. I'm probably one of the younger people that live in this town. So I'll get to that in a second, Club. So I'm one of the younger people. So there's a lot of like retirees and stuff like that live around here. So not a lot of them are on the internet. So there's not a lot of people using the internet around here. But also, there's no high-rise buildings at all. The biggest building in town is the pub, and that's 2 stories. And that's sort of, if I'm looking off my back deck, I'm basically looking at the mobile phone tower that I'm connecting to. So there's nothing between me and the tower. So I'm on what they call fixed wireless. So for those of you that aren't in Australia, we have a thing called the NBN, which was supposed to be the best thing since sliced bread for the internet, but it's still pretty crap. But yeah, so I have an antenna on my roof which connects wirelessly to the nearest repeater, which is a mobile phone tower up on the highway. And I'm literally, mate, Gordon, I'm just looking straight at it. I stand on my back deck having a brew, and I'm looking straight at straight at the tower. You know, it's 2 k's away, but that's what I mean. Like, it's 2 kilometers away, but I can still see it. You know what I mean? So there's no congestion. There's nothing, mate. So yeah, it's actually pretty good. I can get a pretty good connection. So no buildings in between me and the router, in between me and the repeater, and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, I might just quickly throw it out there, talking about repeaters. Interesting segue. But while I was down in Sydney, was staying with my brother-in-law and my wife's sister, my sister-in-law, and he's into ham radio, and he's kind of sort of got me into ham radio. So I'm going to be going for my foundation license. There's my wife. That's the boss. She's also the moderator, so be careful. She'll kick your ass if you're not nice. Trust me, because he beats the shit out of me on a regular basis. But yeah, he's into ham radio, and he's got me into bloody ham radio. So I'm going to go for my foundation license, which is like the basic license. But he lent me some gear, and I've bought a little handheld Baofeng thing. So this little thing, it's a little ham radio, VHF, UHF thingo. But yeah, so no, she doesn't beat me up. I'm only joking. That's what I have to say. So she doesn't beat me up. But no, yeah, she doesn't beat me up. Please help me. So yeah, that's the boss. I don't think she's been on before. So that's the boss. Boss on moderating on YouTube and in life also. Janoris loves my husband apparently. But yes, I've got to work that out. Noriamus. Oh, that's it. Noriamus. There we go. It's got to be that, eh? Noriamus. Silent G. Noriamus. And thank you for that. I appreciate it. Noriamus. Yes. But yeah, so anyway, so I did a couple of dungeons, and good to know, Smooks, that I can talk to an NPC and fly to the bosses. I didn't know that. So I will definitely be using that, because everybody seemed to just jump on their dragons and take off, you know what I mean? Hugs all around. Oh, thanks. I get a hug too. That's nice. But yeah, you got this right. Yeah, it sounds like my oldest is up too. So there's a lot going on in my place this morning. But yeah, so it's quite interesting where I live. It's very remote. We are pretty remote, I suppose. We don't have shops or anything like that. I have to go into the biggest town. And we're about 2 hours west of Brisbane, I suppose, up in the mountains. So yeah, it's still friggin' a bit cold. Oh yeah, she's an SLing. So my wife Radical Rosie there is unbelievably into Second Life. She DJs in there and creates clothing and does all that sort of stuff. So she plays Second Life like a demon. So if I'm in here on WoW, she's generally on her computer in Second Life. Noriamus loves my wife too. That's nice. Spread the love around. It's always good, of course. But yeah, so I hope we're all enjoying. Okay, where are we now? We've got to get back. Yes, SL is cool. Yeah, she's really enjoyed. She's been playing it for a long time now, long time. And yeah, she's been playing for a while, and she really enjoys it. And so what? That's good. We all have our own little interests. You know what I mean? And when you're sort of together for a very long time, and you're also together during the day, and you don't go to work or anything like that, it's good to have your own little interests. You know what I mean? But yes, I think it was. Just let me quickly go back, and I'll catch up. Boom, boom, boom. Club, yes, club. I'm enjoying it, mate. I'm really enjoying it. I did a couple of dungeons last night. The fly one and the other one. I'm looking for a partner. She's looking for a partner in Second Life. She means. Thanks. See what I mean? See how she treats me? But yeah. No, I'm really loving it. I am. I think, Jesus, the bloody world looks great, and I think they knew that because you were. I just heard her laughing. I think because they knew you were going to be on a dragon and you were sort of going to be flying around, that they made it. I think it looks beautiful. I've just made my first. I'm 65, so I've just made my first steps into the next area, whatever that's called. I've been after those dragon glyphs. Now, thanks to Jeffy and you guys, some of you guys too in chat last time, he was talking about, it's in Discord, that, dragon glyphs, the handy notes. So I downloaded handy notes, like you said, Jeff, and some of the other people are in chat as well. I downloaded handy notes, and man, so I'm racing around getting all the dragon glyphs. So I got them all in the Walking Shores yesterday. And so basically, as you were saying, like I think it might have been even Smooks that mentioned it last time, that the more the dragon glyphs lead to these upgrades, which basically means you can just stay in the air indefinitely almost. You know what I mean? So yeah, I was doing that yesterday, and then I ran a couple of dungeons, but I haven't done any videos on that. So I might actually make a video later today or tomorrow, just on maybe those couple of dungeons and going after glyphs and stuff like that. I don't know. I'm enjoying the streaming more at the moment, so I haven't really done any what's the name? Long form content, I guess you'd call it, for my channel. So I probably should. But yeah, so hang on. Quick drink, hydration. Yeah, so I hope you're all doing well and ramping up for Christmas. Yeah, I guess those of you from North America, white Christmas, I suppose. Never experienced a white Christmas. That's an interesting thing for us, because it's funny. Oh, drinks. Everyone in chat, drink water. This is your reminder. No, you don't have to drink water. I just, talking gets your mouth dry. And I have a certain voice that I like to maintain, so I like to keep myself hydrated. Because I don't like it when it goes, I don't like it when that happens. But yes, okay, everyone drink water. No, you don't have to do that. But yeah, so as I was saying, a white Christmas, we don't know what the friggin' hell a white Christmas is out here, guys, even though we still have, it's funny, we still decorate our houses like, we have Santas, give me a sec, Noriamus, I'll be there in a second. You actually remind me to drink water. Oh, it's because I haven't had a great year in health-wise, so all I drink now is water, so I don't drink anything else. This stream is sponsored by Big Water. It's Coolridge, actually. This stream is sponsored by Coolridge. Coolridge. Water for life. I don't know, whatever. Yeah, we bought that from the servo. I've still got the bottle. I've still got the bottle from the servo that we bought the water from when we were down in Sydney. I got nerfed anyways, but just wondering, where are you? Have you played an MM Hunter before? It got nerfed anyways, but just wondering. I do play a Marksmanship Hunter, yes. It was actually my main for a long time, a couple of years actually. And I haven't played it in Dragonflight yet. I've geared him up, obviously, with all the, what was it? The bloody earth stuff you had to get. But I did all that, and I've got him geared up and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, he hasn't been into the Dragon Isles yet. Only my Paladin's been in the Dragon Isles so far, and he's like 65. He dinged 65 last night. So yeah, this stream is sponsored by Big Water. It got nerfed. So I do play Marksmanship Hunter. That was, as I said, that was my main for a long time. Because I got sick of playing a Paladin. How dare I say that? I know, but yeah, I got sort of over a Paladin for a while, and started a Hunter. But I've still got all those other characters I've got to bring to the Dragon Isles yet. I've got about 560 level 60s, so 5 or 6 I think now. Because I just, with that 50% XP boost, as we all did, just leveling up all the alts, which was a great idea, I think. And it certainly got you, into it, like getting all your alts done and stuff like that. The Primeval Earth, that's it, that stuff, so the Hunter's done all that stuff, all my other characters, well, the main-ish characters have done all that. There's like a werewolf that I don't play anymore, you know, Gilnean and all that sort of stuff. I don't really play them anymore. I got a rogue or something. This expansion so far so good for me. Pretty hyped and happy to be playing it. Yeah, I'm exactly the same. I think that's the go. I think it's really good. I like it. I haven't noticed too much any sort of nerf, but yeah. But as I said, I'm playing a paladin now. There was a lot of talk before. That they were going to like squish pallies, but I don't know. I don't see it. I was for a while there in the 2 dungeons last night, and thanks to Heckley, I was topping the DPS listing. You know what I mean? So in the dungeon, I mean, not like in any kind of way. But plus 3% does 3% damage reduction. Yeah, I didn't know that. I generally lone wolf my hunter though. I don't have a pet, so I don't know. Yeah, I haven't really been playing him much lately. Just getting them ready for the Dragon Isles, you know. But yeah, look, yeah, Amber, I agree. I actually enjoyed playing my druid. I got him up to once again with a 50% XP boost. Got him up to 60. I'm not playing what have I got? I've got a druid. Have I got a priest? I've got a cool Tyran monk. No, he's a monk. That's right. I actually don't have a priest. Do I have a priest? I might have an old priest that's hanging around level 13 or something. I don't know. I've never really played priests. And when I say I got a level 13 priest, I mean that's like from 15 years ago, you know what I mean? You just still probably stand around Stormwind somewhere like, the bloody hell. Priests are S tier in PvP. Okay, well, I didn't know that. I don't really PvP much though. I think maybe there's another thing I can get into. I PvP'd a little bit with my hunter in Legion. I PvP'd quite a lot. Ran a lot of battlegrounds and stuff like that. Yeah, I think I noticed that. That might be why I left it off, because it was taking ages to level as in PvE. But admittedly, that was a while ago. Yeah, but no, I was enjoying playing the druid. I got to work out Moonkin form though, because I've been playing cat form, and like it got Moonkin form, and then everybody's talking about how good it is, and I'm like, huh? I'm probably doing it wrong. Surprise, surprise! I'm probably playing it wrong. But yeah, so I've got a priest hanging around. Yeah, I've got Anyway, you guys have seen most of them. I've got a Hugs Amber. My favorite class is the druid. Okay, so Radical Rosie Hugs Amber. But yeah, so is Amber? Hang on. Do we know her, Rosie? Do we? I don't know. It might be someone. I don't know. It might be someone she's brought in. That's your Amber, is it? Oh, cool. Oh, thanks for jumping in, Amber. I really appreciate it. Yeah, got it. Okay, now I understand. Yes. Okay, that's a friend of ours. Okay, cool. That's new for me. That's so Radical's bringing in people from outside. That's awesome. Please, the more the merrier. But yeah. So anyway, yeah, I enjoy playing that kind of. I mean, I played a Deep Frost Mage in Classic, and that really got me into casting, you know what I mean? I really enjoyed the fact that you could cast, and by the time they got to you, they were pretty much, maybe had a tiny little bit of health left. And that's kind of sort of what I was looking for. So I started with my hunter, and then I did some more casters. So I did a Frost Mage. So what have I got? I've got a Paladin, a Hunter, a Frost Mage, a Monk, a Druid, and I think that's it, level 60s, I think. I got a few more characters hanging around. I was thinking about, and I started leveling a Death Knight, but did I make him to 60? I think I got him to 60. I can't remember. We can have a look in a second anyway. But, yeah, I've just got my Pally at the moment, so I'm going to devote a little bit of time to my Pally because he was neglected for a while, and then I brought him back for Shadowlands, And, which is actually, it's funny, Shadowlands I didn't mind Shadowlands, I think, because it was really the expansion that got me back into retail. So I sort of grabbed it with both hands and, took it for all it was worth, I suppose. So I didn't mind that. And a lot of people didn't really like that expansion that much. But I tell you what, I think they've made up for it with Dragonlands because it looks, Dragonflight, it looks friggin' awesome so far. I reckon it's really good. I just like the way they're sort of, the Dragonflights make sense, and I love the look of the land and how it looks. It reminds me a little bit of Kultiris, actually, when you go through, when you get in the storm, what are they called? The bloody, the bit where you're going for you got to the wizards are. You know, what are they called again, for Christ's sake? What's the name of the land? Hang on, I've got to look that one up, otherwise it's going to do my head in. It's the one... yeah, actually, that's true. Yeah, that's true. What? She's yelling at me through the door. You can just type and I'll see it straight away, you know. What was the name of the... Storm Song Valley. That's it. It reminds me a little bit of Storm Song Valley when you first come across that. It's because Storm Song Valley looked really, really good, I thought. And it reminds me a little bit of that. Yeah, I know. Dragonflight. I just played a month of Shadowlands, just Jed 4. Yeah, it was look, there was a lot going on, I think. They tried to jam too much into it. Torghast, this and that, and, you know, your aspects, but not aspects, sorry, oh my God, we were just like playing it like a week ago. You know, the covenants and all, that's right, the covenants and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, hang on. Yeah, it did remind me about that a lot. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I didn't mind it though, but there was a lot packed into it. Yeah, and you know, we're glad we got the talent tree back. I'm fiddling around with that at the moment. But yeah, I think it's, you know, it's lived up to the hype, I believe. But admittedly, I'm only 65 and I've only ran 2 dungeons at the moment. Now I've got to get him up to 70 because I really want to do a mythic, obviously, and I'm interested to see sort of what these mythics are like. And how they go and things like that. So that's the most important thing, is to get him up to 70 as quickly as possible. So I'm playing as much as I can with RL stuff going on, obviously, especially at this time of year. So it's interesting. But yeah, so I might just touch on that. So I hope you're all, you know, ramping yourselves up for the holidays and Christmas and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, I am too. I really am. Jeff, I agree. I think it's now where to from here is an interesting question, I suppose. I mean, I know it's only a brand new expansion, so it's going to be around for a while. But where do we go from here, I suppose? I know my eldest son is basically not going to play WoW after the end of Wrath of the Lich King, because where does that come into it? Who are you talking? You can't talk to somebody out of the text and then just throw something in, Rosie. For goodness sake. You confuse me. I'm easily confused. Yes, I'll be glamping myself up. So who's that in response to? My moderator just doesn't know what's going on. But yeah, anyway. So yeah, I've been enjoying it. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I don't even know. You're all having whole these separate discussions. What you said, ramping. Oh, ramping. No, ramping up. Ramping up means getting ready for. I'm sorry, that's my bad. So ramping up means getting ready for the holidays and Christmas and things like that, and family and all that sort of stuff. So I'm hoping that you're all going to have, you know, a good Christmas and New Year and things like that. That stuff goes over my head. No, it's all good. I thought you were responding to somebody outside of chat, and I'm like, you can't do that. No, ramping up, not glamping up. But glamping, if you're wondering, is what we call luxury camping here in Australia. So like luxury tents and stuff like that. It's called glamping. Like my best mate, his missus will only go glamping. She won't go camping. She'll only go glamping. So if you can imagine a large tent with a queen size bed and, like, you know, stuff like that, with a wooden floor and things like that, and, you know, that's glamping. But I don't glamp. So yeah, we camp. We've got a swag, and a swag's like a small tent on the ground. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. So next year we're heading off for a couple of weeks to do some camping with some family. So credit card camping. Yeah, exactly, Jeff. Yeah, glamping, mate. Yeah, correct. Not that I don't do that. We tow a little trailer, and I've got all my camping gear in there, and I've got a little awning off it and stuff like that. I'm just actually building that as we speak. That's what I was doing a bit yesterday. But yes, so credit card camping. Yeah. Yeah. So basically, yeah, loving it. I'm loving Dragonflight. I'm enjoying it. I think it's worth it. I think we should get behind it more so than Shadowlands. Although I did like Shadowlands, as I've said. But no, I think this trumps it massively. It's a great expansion, and I think people were really worried. But that bloody thingo, it's a bit confusing. That handy notes, man, it's just opened up everything now. So I'm really glad you mentioned that to me, Jeff, because I got that one, and I got the handy notes, all the ones you said. I didn't get all the other stuff though. Spell flash, core, and Gathermate 2 and Postal, and I'm like, what the hell? But handy notes, I hate the flying. Fight me. I know. I like the flying. Ratbag. I like the flying. Yes, and the amount of cursors on the icons on the map, I don't know what to do with now. But it has made it heaps easier, obviously. No, I like the flying. I like the flying. It's funny that you can call down a dragon, but you can't fly on your flying mount. That is a bit, But then I kind of sort of understand it. You could say that the dragons are using their magic to keep anything but dragons out of the air or something like that. You know what I mean? But yeah, I find that a little bit okay. So you can call down a dragon and fly on a dragon, but you can't fly on your flying mount. You know what I mean? But I enjoy the flying, and I like the way that there's a limit to it. Well, there is for me at the moment, and I know that people were saying in the last stream that if you get like all the glyphs, you can basically stay airborne forever. Random topic, but of course I have Noriamus. Of course I've watched Black Books. It's got bloody Bill Bailey in it. Of course I watched Black Books. Yeah. Oh, Corgan just purchased it. Good on you, man. Excellent. Try and jump a few yards to get a node. Yeah, and Jeff, you're going to have to fly if you want to get Dragon Glyphs, mate. They're not available, from staying on the ground. Yeah, mate. Yeah, I've watched Black Books. Yeah, of course. I'm right into British humour. Have been since I was a young kid. Because we were growing up in the 70s and sort of early 80s, there was more British humour on TV than there was, American shows, American humour. I haven't got a skullet. I've got hair. I just shave it. I don't have any hair at the back though. Manny in Black Books. Yeah. Yeah. What were we talking about? Yeah. Yeah, so you are going to have to fly, Jeff, unfortunately. But yeah, that's really good. I wouldn't mind being as talented as he is, that's for sure, because I can barely play my bass guitar. But man, he can just play anything he wants. It's crazy. Vlad T. Dragon flying is yes. Yeah, true. Actually, that's a good point, Vlad T. And thanks for jumping in. That is a really good point. Dragon flying is 830%. I noticed that last night. I put my mouse up and hovered over the icon. And yeah, sure enough. Whereas regular is 410%. Going back to regular flying will feel weird. Yeah, it absolutely would. I still don't think I'm doing it as correctly as I should. I probably need to go back. I'm going to have to go back and apply some of those glyph things that I've got. Go back and do the dragon riding thing. I can't fly my Firehawk. So yeah, I've got a Swift Purple Griffin, and that's my fave flying mount. I love that. And yeah, obviously it's much slower than a dragon naturally, but that makes a lot of sense then. 830%. Yeah, but I still don't think I'm doing it correctly. I still feel, because sometimes I'll be going and I think I'm flying okay, and then he'll just start to flap his wings and land on the ground, and I'm like, hang on. How come you can't fly anymore? Yeah, but obviously I've got to get more glyphs, which I will be doing. And we've got to get into the Mythics now, because season 1's out, obviously, got released. So yeah, I haven't looked at any of the dungeon stuff. I probably should this time actually go and have a look at Mythics and how they work and all that sort of stuff. If there is stuff on there, are we still discovering it, I suppose? Actually, we can quickly check that. Dragonflight Mythic Plus. What do we got? Dragonflight Mythic Plus Season 1 Guide. Here we go. Icy Veins has got it up. Okay, necrotic and inspiring affixes. I'll bring this up. Hang on. Let me get the thing up. So here we go. When will Dragonflight Mythic Season? It's been released. Yeah, so we know that. Fixes removed. Necrotic and inspiring fixes will be removed in Season 1 for the affix rotation. New Thundering affix. Every week, a new affix called Thundering will be active. Enemies have 5% more health while in combat. Players are periodically overcharged with primal power from Razageth's Unending Storm. This power comes with great risk, and failure to discharge it quickly can have stunning consequences. Excellent. Noriamus. I wish other flying mounts also works like dragons. There's new content. Yeah, me too. That's what I was just saying. Like, it's a bit odd that you can't fly your flying mount, but you can fly a dragon. I appreciate the speed difference, but thanks, Radical. Vlad T. As long as you're positioning your dragon into a downwards pattern, you'll fly at max speed, but you'll need them glyphs for max talents. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm going through. I got all the glyphs in the Walking Shores last night. I got the Walking Shores glyph hunter or whatever it is. So I'm just in the next period, next section now, just starting to level up. But yeah, Mythic and affix rotation. So we got all those rotations. Season 1 will feature a new dungeon for Mythic Plus, namely 4 Dragonflight dungeons and 4 dungeons from previous expansions. Okay, here we go. Oh, Halls of Valor, Court of the Stars, Shadowmen, Burial Grounds, Temple of the Jade Serpent. Cool, that's going to be a Mythic. That's pretty cool. Where are we? Love you, Rosie. Take care. That's good. Is everyone watching the Race to World First on Twitch TV? No, I'm not, but I saw you posted that on Thingmo there. I didn't realise that was a live thingo. Is it? I don't know. But yeah, I watched a little bit of it. But that stuff's just way over my head, man. It's too much TMI for me. I'm just like, oh god. It's like that's like my oldest. He's into that kind of stuff to top the list and DPS lists for the and all that sort of stuff. That's what he goes for. And I'm just like, that's way too much for me, as I can barely getting into Mythics. You know what I mean? But that'll be cool. The Knocker Defensive, the Azure Vault, Elgathar Academy. And then Halls of Valor, Court and the Stars. Temple of the Jade Serpent Mythic's going to be pretty cool, I think. I think that's going to be pretty cool. So Veldraken is where the portals are. Can be found, okay. Legion, Dalaran, Jade Forest, and Shadowmen Valley. Okay. Oh, the item levels are pretty cool. Of course. Okay, so they've got a great vault as well for Dragonflight. The Dragonflight weekly chest requires you to clear a certain number of mythic dungeons per week to unlock item choices in the dungeons category. You can find more details about the Great Vault in a separate variety. Let's have a quick look at that. Right, so they are going to have a... I didn't know that. I didn't know they were going to have a Great Vault in Valdraken. So, right, because I haven't been to Valdraken yet. Okay, so that's obviously... Valdraken is obviously the main city, yeah? Would that be right? Valdraken, I haven't been there yet, but it looks like it is on Obsidian Enclave, Sapphire Enclave, Ruby Enclave. Yeah. Okay, I haven't been there yet. And how do I get out of that? I do that. Okay, Valdraken, the main hub. Righto. It is the first object on your right as you enter the bank. Okay, Great Vault objectives. Okay, so it's basically the same. Weekly chest continues to offer up 9 item choices in 3 separate categories. Yeah, raids, dungeons, and PvP. Okay. Oh, Mel, look at that. Is Great Vault loot capped? So no, with the Vault of the Incarnates opening simultaneously on all difficulties, the Great Vault loot is uncapped from week 1, meaning you can get an item level 421 piece of loot from the Great Vault when you clear a Mythic Keystone, plus 20, of course. Well, I won't be there just yet. Trash mobs, where are we? Trash mobs going to destroy you at times with the Mythic Plus for the moment, and with the raging effects, seeing how everyone is low geared. Yeah, look, and that's another interesting point too. Is like we've got to gear up. So the raging effects, let's check that out. So raging is non-boss enemies enrage at 30% health remaining, dealing 50% increased damage until defeated. Wow. Enrage damage increased by 100%. That's crazy. 20% more health and 30% more damage. As a tank, I've been taking some beatings lately. I can imagine, Vlad. I can imagine, mate. Bloody oath. That is crazy. Non-boss enemies enrage at 30% health, remaining dealing 50% increased damage. Wow. That is a massive fix, that one. Does it... Yeah, and it comes back in week 4. Yeah, righto. I'm gonna have to get leveled up so I can start jumping in. But yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. So what do we got? They're the affixes. Yeah, I'm going to have a look at this Raider IO thing. I haven't got that. Anyway. All right. Yeah, man, that's pretty awesome bloody affixes there. That's going to beat the shit out of us. I was having trouble in that dungeon. I was getting, we died like, oh God, yesterday we died like 7 times, getting killed by, you got those little mounds with those guys that you have to go and get before you can get that the main win dude, I will learn eventually all the proper names. And then he sort of calls down these birds that are transparent, and man, they just beat the shit out of you. It was like, bloody hell. These are just like little trash mobs that you've got to get through to be able to attack the sort of one of the bosses, It's like, man, we just kept dying and dying and dying and dying and dying. And anyway, but yeah, so I can imagine if that's what it's like in a normal dungeon, in the Mythic ones, it's going to be pretty crazy. So I'll have to get myself to 70 so I can jump into a Mythic dungeon. But yeah, I'm going to have to take another drink of water in a minute. In fact, I'll do that now. Everybody, no. Don't use me as your role model. Everybody drink, no. Oh, I don't know. I could Noriyamas. I'm only 65. Can I even get into one? But yeah, I'd run one. Bloody oath! If somebody's prepared to carry me through, yeah. Everybody drink. No, don't do that, Gordon. That's fine. Drink when you feel like you need to drink, but you shouldn't drink too much water. I did that and I got really sick and I ended up in hospital. I was unconscious for 3 days. But anyway. Yeah, no, I'm only 65, man. I will be 70 in a few days, so it's not a big deal. That's what I mean. I'm trying to get up to 70, so at least we can do that kind of stuff. At the moment, all I can do is just level. Like if I went into WoW now and started running around, it would just be leveling or running a dungeon. You know what I mean? But still, as I said, even so, the dungeons are pretty full on as well. I was thinking that yesterday when I was going through them. It's like, well, we died a fair bit, but like, oh, that's really good, man. Yeah, I've done the same. I was a big chocoholic and stuff like that, but I've had to knock all that in the head. You got to be really careful, man. Especially at my age, it's not too bad when you're young, but as you get a little bit older, things start going wrong. You hit over as a man, you get over when you hit 50. Sort of somebody flicks a switch and all shit starts going wrong with your body. So you've really got to watch what you put into it. And, because you're not in your 20s anymore. So you're paying for now, your body catches up, your ego's writing checks your body can't cash. After completing about 3 to 4 dungeons, you get about 50% XP. Yeah, yeah, it was 58,000 XP for the dungeons I was running last night, so it got me to 65. But you know me, Noriyamas, I prefer to quest. Because I get to know the sort of out in the wild. Like I'm 65, so technically I'm halfway to max, and I've only cleared the Waking Shores. And when I say I've only cleared them, I've just done the main quest line through there, a few side quests, and got some dragon glyphs and ran 2 dungeons. You know what I mean? So yeah, I obviously want to it's a bit slower for me, I guess, because I do prefer to quest. But that's all I've got at the moment. So I'm trying to get as close as I can. Well, I'm trying to get to 70, so when I do stream, we can do mythics and stuff like that. But yeah, at the moment I'm 65, so I can't really do anything except run around. You guys watch me run around, But I will probably put a couple of dungeon videos on my channel just so I can upload some stuff running those first couple of dungeons. But yeah, so we can certainly do that and have a run around, and I will probably do that very shortly. I'll jump on and we can just run around for a little bit. And but I know I can't do any mythics or anything yet, but I really want to. So I'm trying to spend as much time as I can on WoW. But just Penty, look, what's my favorite WoW expansion? Wrath of the Lich King. I think. For some reason, I just found that. I think we all think that's the best one, and I can certainly agree with that. And I'm not going to argue with that point. I think Wrath just worked really well. It was a great expansion. The quests were, I think, and people have asked me this in the stream before, and what a lot of the answers have been about Wrath is that I think that they made Wrath for us. You know what I mean? They made Wrath for the players. It was really good. Things made sense. The lore worked. There was no retcons or anything like that, and I found it to be quite adult. Some of the quests were quite mature in their the way they played out and stuff like that. So yeah, Wrath. But at the moment, I have to say number 2 would be Dragonflight. I'm loving it. I really am. And like I said, I've only just been playing it. I've just cleared the first area, and as I say, cleared. I haven't really cleared it and cleared. Like as I've said before, I'm not a completionist, but I might try being a little bit more completionist. But the other thing with that, the add-on, what's it called again? I keep forgetting. Handy notes, man. You just smash all these icons on your map. So I'm like, I don't know. I've got to try and get all those as well now. So I'm going to give it a try. But I'd have to say favourite would be Wrath. I mean, Outland, I do like that because that's the very first one. But Wrath was probably my favourite. But, Dragonflight is definitely coming up there, I think. There is, I'll tell you what, when you play Classic for a while, because I played Classic when it got released back in September, and then I went right through up to the start of Wrath. I still haven't played Classic Wrath of the Lich King yet. You jump back into Retail after that, and Retail sort of is like Technicolor, and Classic is black and white, you know what I mean? But yeah. Well, I was playing in Classic Wrath of the Lich King, but right now servers are low populated. People start to play Dragonflight. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. My eldest is having trouble with that now because he only plays Classic. He doesn't play retail. Do the main campaign quest first, then go back and do all the other stuff later. Then you can watch all the cinematics on your next turn. Yeah, I've been watching some of the. I did that on the last stream. Hey Jeff, what that cinematic? It was really good, man. It was like, what the hell? This is just a quest end of a quest line cinematic. That's actually not a bad idea though. Just smash out all the main quests and then I can run around and do all the other stuff. Yeah. Well, I do want to get the glyphs though, so I might do that. I might just smash out the main quest line, get to 70, and run around and grab a few glyphs so at least I can fly out for a decent amount and things like that, and do the dragon riding upgrades. That's a good idea. I'll probably do that. I'll probably just because I've been doing a lot of side quests because I've been trying to get, like I cleared the Walking Shores. I got the Walking Shores Explorer. What's the name? Achievement. The cinematics are pretty cool, man. That one I did in the last stream, that was like, it was really good. Yeah, Spocky, and thanks for jumping in, mate. So I've been told getting all the glyphs is so worth it. I know. So I might actually, okay, so here's the plan. So Wednesday, so I'll probably stream tomorrow or Tuesday, probably tomorrow morning, and then on Wednesday evening. So let's say, hopefully by Wednesday I'll be 70 and I'll be smashing through all those glyphs. That's what thankfully I've got that that add-on that shows you where they all are. And yes, all right. And I've been told that because it just increases your dragon riding ability, heaps. So I'll be doing that. Let's get to 70, and that way hopefully in the next couple of streams we can actually go and run a mythic or something, because that's what I really want to do. Yeah, all right. So that's I guess that's my own personal achievement is like by Wednesday I'd like to be 70, and I will get all the glyphs, eh? Why don't we do that? That'll be good, because I've got to go into town later on this afternoon, so I probably won't be playing much today. But yeah, so let's say I'll try and get it done by Wednesday, hey? So I'll do a stream Wednesday night, and we'll see everyone drink some water. Okay, look, let me put a caveat under that, okay? I haven't been very well this year. I've had to quit a lot of stuff. So all I drink is water. Okay, I don't drink anything else anymore. I may have a black tea, but I only drink water. I haven't had alcohol since February. I don't. Yeah. So all I drink is water. So I sort of drink water. So I sip regularly throughout the day. Okay. Yeah. So, but you guys, if you're young, you can do pretty much whatever the fuck you want. But just remember that by the time you get to 50, you might be boring and Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for, Jeff, getting to 70 in a couple of days. So I'm 65 at the moment, so I'm halfway there. But like you were saying, that's what I'll do. I'll just smash out the main quest line on my pally. And, yeah, I know. I'm not trying to be... Don't use me as an example for anything, okay? But yeah, so, yeah, I'll do that, mate, like you said. I'll smash out the main quest, get to 70. At least then we can do stuff on stream. Because I will jump on still while I'm on stream now. But, yeah, and I'll just do some running around. I might queue for a dungeon or something, and because I've done 2 and I think there's 3 available or something like that. But yes, I agree. Water is the best drink you can have. Isn't it funny though? I grew up drinking water out of a tap. To go and buy a bottle of water they would have laughed at you. I remember when in the 70s Perrier was a little bit. I know in the 80s I suppose more Perrier, but that was sort of the only bottled water you can buy, and that was fancy. Rich people bought Perrier. Yeah, Noriamus. Yeah, I'll jump in. But the only thing, I'm 65, so I'll just be like running around. You know what I mean? But yeah, I was going to, mate. Yeah, for sure. I was going to jump on, definitely. But but like I said, I can't do any. Like I could queue for a dungeon or something, but I'm only 65, so I'm still leveling. But what we might do is I'm just in the new area, so I might smash out a couple of quest runs and try and get some glyphs. Let's do that. Why don't we do that? Hey. And I should have had all my stuff done. I double checked it before we started, so there shouldn't be any updates I need to do. I'm just quickly checking CurseForge to make sure my add-ons are up to date, which I'm sure they are because I've already checked them quickly this morning, but I'll just double check again. And there shouldn't be any updates. So no, that's fine. I know I did a quick update this morning when I opened it up, so should be right. Yeah, no, it's right. Yeah, so I will be playing somewhere. I'll jump on. Yeah, so in a little bit, let's say in, another 10 minutes or so, we'll jump on. And for those of you who don't, Paladin Spocky, I'm leveling a Ret Pally. A Ret Pally is my main. It's my original character that I started back in 2006 when I first started playing World of Warcraft. So he's now back. He's back in the saddle again. He was put to the side for a marksmanship hunter for a while, but no, he is now my main, and that is my main, and everyone else is an alt. So like my marksmanship hunter was sort of my main number 2, and then he became a main for quite a few years. And but no, it's my Pally. Yeah, look, that's Noriamus, and that's how I sort of do play it. That is basically how I've played it a lot, and that has led to this, like me missing out on a few things. For instance, mythics and things like that, and raiding. I never really raided when I played retail. I raided in classic with my son. My eldest son ran our guild, and in classic, yeah, we all used to get together and raid, and that was cool. I really enjoyed that. But in retail, well. Oh, no, that's not true. What am I talking about? I do LFR. Sorry, I do LFR. Of course I do LFR, but I mean not like, I guess you would call it mythic raiding now, I guess, where you actually get a group together and you go and do it, as opposed to LFR. So that's not true. I do raid, but it's only LFR. So I haven't really got together as a group and gone in and raiding. And we're going to have to do a guild, make a guild, Jeff. I know you keep reminding me, we will make one. We'll call it like Somvet or something like that, and nobody will know what's going on. So we might do that. But yeah, I agree, and that is how I've sort of played it. I quested from the very beginning. I ran through and did all the quests and things like that, and then ran the dungeons if they were part of a quest. You know what I mean? Never really went out and looked to run the dungeons and stuff. But yeah, I do enjoy it. I do enjoy. I'm really like I have the Explorer achievement. You know what I mean? And back in the day, that meant you basically. Exposed every part of the map, you know, and that was quite hard. Corgan, can I join the guild even if I'm on another Aussie server as Horde? I don't know. Maybe. I don't care. You can if you want. Once it's on, I still haven't created it yet, so you know, I will definitely do it. I might wait till I get to 70 on my main, and then we might do we'll create a guild, and that way we can run around and do stuff all together. But I will certainly list it, and if you wish to join, please feel free to do so. Yeah, I'll be doing that probably, like I said, when I hit 70. But just Jeff, keep an eye on me, mate, and just keep reminding me. If like next stream, if I forget, well, next stream might be tomorrow. But yeah, please feel free to join as always, and don't have to if you don't want to. But yeah, and if you're not in Discord, you can feel free to jump in Discord as well. I can put the link up if you want me to. If you're not in Discord, I've been told it's quite a wholesome Discord, as most of the stuff is. But yeah, so yeah, if you wish to, and yeah, I might. What do you reckon? Let's go do some running around, hey, in the Dragon Isles. Why not? Yeah, why not? I'll just quickly log in. But everybody is welcome. Everybody is welcome. So turn that down a little bit. Alright, so let's get this working. So we go here. Just pick it up. There we go. I'm just going to move a few things around. So I'll put numpty. I'll put OBS on my second screen over here. I'll just move the chat up a little bit and make it a bit bigger. There we go. Right. About there. No, about there I should do. Okay, so yes, I still have my Pally, as you can see. I've still got him in this gear. Still hasn't got anything worth swapping for it yet. Oh, I got a pole arm in the dungeon, but it's a pole arm. I can't use it. Man, I love that. That looks so awesome, that artwork. A dark Pally. Yeah, actually, yeah, I never thought about that. Spocky he is a bit of a dark Pally, hey. What do they call him in Dungeons and Dragons? I think it's a fallen paladin. What the hell's going on here? I'm dying. Excuse me, blimey. But yeah, he does look a bit dark. I've saved this as a set. I really like it. Really love the way it looks. Yeah, voice crack. What is this? Puberty? Jesus. But yeah, I'm still in my son's old guild. You got to check it out. Where is it? Guild and communities. Here we go. Where's the roster? So, last on 1 year ago. Achievement point 690. Yeah, at level 27. That's my oldest son. Yeah, so we got a huge guild, but we will make one, definitely. I'll make one when I hit 70. It's like the Fallen Kyrian. Yeah, like a Fallen Paladin. Yeah, good point. Like in Shadowlands. Yeah, true. Interesting. But no, I do love the way, and it's all transmorged, of course. There's another thing I never really got into, transmorg gear. I actually like it now because you can have I have a set and I really like the way it looks, and you pick it and you stick with it, and then you just transmorg all your gear. But yeah, so where are we? Right. So main quest line. Okay. So welcome at our fire. Meet with Scout Tommel at the Timber Step Outpost. Okay, let's do that. So you can see with this bloody handy notes. So if we zoom out, like Walking Shores, I've done. Whoops. Nope. Sorry, my bad. Over there. So Walking Shores I've exposed. I've got all the glyphs in the Walking Shores, but you can just see, like, it's just crazy. It's just so much information. You know what I mean? Where all the bloody bad guys are and that. Anyway, I've got to do that dungeon. Oh no, I'll go hand that back in actually, because I finished that yesterday. Yes, we'll turn that in. Let's turn that in. Go out and get the flight path. Just move my keyboard over a bit. I even love the music. Hey! Oh. That is my eldest son's old guild, Valhalla. So I might just quickly go and turn that in. Where am I there? Ruby Life Pools. Oh, that's cool. It's like a Wirram kind of sort of thing. I just love the way it looks, man. It looks so cool. Yeah, obviously because they knew you were going to be on a dragon. You know what I mean? They just made it look so good. Oh, I'll close that. Oops. I love the map, yeah. Yeah, so do I. I like it, eh? I've got to get to Valdraken because that's the main thingo in it. There it is there. Yeah. Alright. Where am I? Where are we? Oh, it's down at the entrance to the dungeon, is it? Okay, yeah, it must be down here. Is it? We'll find out in a sec. Oh, whoops. What did I do? Okay. Well, excuse me. Pardon me there. I'm sure I paid my internet bill. Yeah, whoops. Yeah, what was all that about? Remember to take all things in moderation, even World of Warcraft. Never! Never! It's Chowder! Never! Oh, and I've lost a little mirror thing. Oh, yep, here we go. Boom. That's so cool, man. Righto, what do we got? Here we go. Ruby Life Pearls, Primus Invasion. Breastplate of Soaring Terror. Oh, hello, hang on. That's an upgrade. Hang on a second. Oh, look at that. That's just from a standard dungeon. Man, I should pick the breastplate, eh? What's that? Ruby Whelp Shell. Trinket. It's 148 strength. What do you reckon, guys? And when I say guys, I'm using that in the non-gender way too. 12 armor, 7 strength, 21 stamina. I lose a bit of haste, but I gain mastery. I could pick that ticking sack of terror out. Spells and ability have a chance to call a ruby whelping, which will try to be helpful and assist you in combat. What do we think? What do we think? Help! Help me! Dude, it's Buzz. Andrew Jacques. Take the trinket? Yeah, that's what I reckon Smooks say. Yeah, take the trinket. That's what I was thinking. I'll get rid of that. I'm pointing at the screen like you can see me, like you can see my finger. Bromance Buzz. Yeah, I'll get rid of that ticking sack of terror one. Alright, we will take the trinket. Oh, Buzz is the bro in SL. Okay, I got it. Yep, I got it. I got it. I understand. I understand now. Thanks. Yeah, I know. Now my wife is screaming at me through the door. Yes, okay. Hey, Buzz, how are you? Fuck off, man. What you doing? Sorry, I'm trying to do a British accent. Buzz has a really thick, strong, sort of Geordie accent. Right, I'm taking the trinket. Okay, taking the trinket.
Until we meet again.
Alright. So we'll get rid of that bloody, that 268 one. So what am I at the moment? 276. So let's see how... That was bad. That was pretty bad, wasn't it? It was a horrifying thing. So let's see what we get to. So we're 276. We'll get rid of this ticking sack of terror, and we'll put that in there. 278. Okay, so we went up a couple, so that's pretty cool. And call your ruby whelping to inspect your target's situation, teaching them how to be helpful. 1 day cooldown. Actually, we need to bring that out to the cast bar. So we will do that. Get over here. Righto. Alright, shush. Bloody dragon. Okay, so now we got to get back to over here. So let's just try flying there, eh? So we'll go there. Oh, there's a glyph. Wait. Oh, no, that's one I've already got. Of course. That's one I've already got. So you can see what I mean? He just starts falling down. I'm like, bloody hell. Am I going to make it? Am I going to make it to the top? No! No, see what I mean? He just starts falling. Top fit add-on for gear upgrades. Jeff, again with the add-ons, man. You give me a list of about 43 I had to have yesterday, or the other day. I'm like, what? What's going on? Right, now we gotta walk. Actually, I could probably just get a bit higher and just jump off, eh? Oh, hang on, bad guy. I'll just get him out of the way. Oh, there's another thing. There's another thing I've been doing. I was doing that in the dungeon where you have to fly. I'll be like, get up to the bad guys and hit one, and it does nothing. And I'm like, what? And then I realize you've got to be actually off your dragon. Do you have the thrill of the skies passive? Hang on, Sprocky, just let me... Just take this guy out. I know the bird too now, pain in the ass. Oh, I finally turned on auto loot as well. Pardon me as well. Hey from Cookerton. Hey, hi mate. Have I added you as a friend? Hang on. I can't do that. Can do it there? No. There? Oh, never mind. It's all good. Right. Do I have the thrill of the skies passive? Hang on. Would that be in my spell book? No, it'll be in my what's the name? Hey, yeah. This one? Oh no, you're talking about dragon riding, aren't you? Okay, how do we bring that up? Mounts collections? No. Specialization and talents, no. Spellbook and abilities, no. Professions. General tab in your spellbook, okay. What one are we looking for? Thrill of the Skies. No, it doesn't look like it. Surge forward, 1 vigor. Skyward ascent. Vigor, passive. Lift off. Yeah, I've got it. Thrill of the Skies. While dragon riding at high speed, you regenerate 1 vigor every 15 seconds. Yeah, I've got it. I got it. So yeah, what do we have to group? Do we have to group up to add each other as close friend? I don't know, Corgadon, maybe. Unless you just, if you don't want to put your battle tag in, I'm not sure. Copy character name. Hang on, maybe I can do it that way. Hang on. Add a friend. Enter email address or World of Warcraft character name. Here we go. A level 1 warrior. Good on you. Keep going, you'll be right. I'll put my battle tag in Discord. Yeah, no worries, but I think I've got you. I think that's you there. If you're a level 1 warrior, you want to build up momentum to regain vigor, which allows you to fly more efficiently. Yeah, Spocky. Yeah, I've got that. I've done that a couple of times. I've noticed that going and just the little icon pops up on the top of the screen. But what we'll do now is we will get over and hand in our quest. I got level 60 on a different server. Yeah, that'd be right. I know. Well, you know, I see the problem with this stuff all costs money. Like to change servers costs money. You know what I mean? So we can just do the best we can. You know what I mean? I used to move around a lot. My eldest, when I was in his guild in retail, he'd be like, "Oh no, Dad, we're going to be on this server now," and you're like, "Righto." So you pay for the change, and over you go. All right. So where are we? It's been 10,000 years since the dragons were last in the Isles. They are invaders upon your land. Join the Primalists. Embrace the storm. We will aid you in the battles to come. Bugger off. It's the bad guys.
Are you too not invaders? Lakanamatra welcomes the dragons to our Take your leave.
Meet Sensok Khan.
There's no place in the lands of
So obviously the boss man. I'll do that in a sec. I'll just go get the flight path.
This outsider arrived in search of the dragons. They hunted alongside us and earned a place at our
Hang on.
fire.
Where is he? Down here. Get out of it.
My thanks, Tomo.
Alrighty.
Come forward, outsider. I am Sensok Khan, leader of the Shikar. Tell me of your goals.
Tell me of your travels. I think if we add each other on Battle.net, we can cross server group. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. So I'll do that, mate. If you've put it in Discord, I'll grab it, and I'll do that offline. I need to speak to the leader of the Green Dragonflight.
We are preparing for a journey to the Corral, a gathering of all the clans across the plains. There, we will discuss the return of the dragons. We received word that an emissary from the Green Dragons will be present at the Corral. You may join us for the journey, but you must lend your aid to our clan.
Okay, making introductions and supplies for the journey. Righto. Any dragon, what's her face is close? I've already got that one. Hang on, why are they greyed out like that? They weren't in the other map. Anyway, we'll work it out. Okay, yeah, like don't stress over that kind of stuff. You know, we can always cross realm group and stuff. I think as long as you're in North America, Brazil, Oceanic, you know, in those tabs. But I don't think if you're in the UK, you can't. I don't think because it's in a different region sort of grouping. Righto, making introductions. Okay, let's do that one. Righto. Okay, so we go over. Where are we going? He's outside. Is he round the back? Nope. Is he inside? No, he's around the back. Is he? No. Yep. No. Yep. What's that? Medicinal feral bloom. So I'll supply to the journey, righto. also been playing long enough when I remember that nothing used to show up on the map. You had to actually stop and look for it. And for those of us that are old enough to remember Thoughtbot and Cowards. Where am I? We'll go down here and we'll do these introduction thingos.
I will be the greatest hunter this clan has ever seen.
You wish,
Good luck to you, mate.
Which one of us killed their proto-drake faster? Ah, just in time for the hunt.
Introductions.
Wow, I've never seen someone like you. How are your hunting skills?
I bet
Oh,
we
they're
can
not bad for a
outhunt
paladin.
you. I will outhunt both of you.
Yeah, they're alright for a red pally, I suppose. If I had my marksmanship hunter, it'd be different. Nope. Alright, what about, there's another one down there, we'll go grab him. What's this? A basket of dried fish. Okay. Everyone watching is probably yelling at me, get on your horse for God's sake!
Welcome. I have a story for you.
Okay,
Get
battle
some-
pits, yeah.
No, I'm afraid my hooves no longer take me to Marukai, but my beasts of burden are vital to the caravan.
Vital to the
I shall
caravan,
ready
yep,
my
cool.
muskin to pull the wagons.
Call it a non-boring, mate. I had a fibre supplement with protein. But I used to have Weet-Bix, but I can't really eat that anymore. So I have like a fibre drink thing. Hospital strength fibre drink. It's pretty boring. It's pretty boring, mate. But yeah, nothing wrong with bacon, eggs and toast. Always good. But for lunch, it's not too bad. For lunch, I can pretty much eat what I want. But yeah. But mornings, I have like a shake thing, you know. Where are we? All right, what's going on? Wait, whoops, hit the wrong thing. Speak to Onsesteng. Let's see, shunned or something. Your bacon and eggs sounds good. See you later. Bacon and eggs always a good choice, mate. Always a good choice. Righto, that's done.
The winds
Okay.
carried word of interesting times.
Yeah, back for the
The
supplies.
arrival of your people has caused more of a stir than I expected. I look forward to learning more of your ways
are we
as
looking
we
for?
travel.
Weapons. Okay. Horseshoes, that's important. What do we got now? What's the last thing? What's up there? Oh, yep, inside. A bundle of pelts. Alright, bundle of pelts it is. Okay. Go hand these in. And yes, goodbye Corkington, and enjoy your bacon and eggs, mate. Righto.
2 foot.
Scout Tomwell. Here we go.
I am not your keeper. Go on then. You'll be back soon, I'm sure.
Oh, there's another upgrade. Look at that, 276. And, wow, this is what. Wow, that's unbelievable, isn't it? To think what I had to do to get that Girdle of Unity. You know, to get the rune carver and all that sort of stuff. And, you know, one little thing, one little mission in here, boom, gone. It's 10 item levels higher.
Finally.
So we'll definitely be changing that over. And we'll accept that. It's just a
caravan
bit
will be
frustrating,
waiting
eh?
at the gates.
But it's always
Do
the
not
way.
hold us
It's always the way. You got the best gear and then you start questing and it just like, hang on, what? Nah, but now I'm not going to look the same. Can't believe that, man. Wow. Look at that. You don't even get the, obviously you don't even get the benefit of it either. Look at that. I'll put that up there. Just give me 2 seconds. Righto. Okay, where are we going? Right, over this way. Oop, no, down here first. Yeah, like Jeff was saying, I'm not going to worry about the side quests at the moment. I'll come back and do them later. We'll just might smash him through the main ones to get to 70. Oh, it looks like there we go. There's all ready. Let's go.
Speak up.
I'm ready to go.
Finally.
Walk with us, outsider. We have many stories to share.
I need to target
Listen to
something first.
whoops. Listen to the Shikar stories. Arrive at the
The
first stop.
Maruk Centaur include many individual clans across the plains.
Okay.
There are 4 of us who hold the most power. Clans Tirai, Shikar, Nokud, and Onir.
All right.
Clan Tirai are the keepers of our traditions. Their leader, the Khan Matra, is the cultural Khan of all Maruk. All Khan Matras can trace their bloodlines back to our first matriarch, Tira.
Tira. Okay, cool.
We of Clan Shikar are the strongest
Oh, hang on.
hunters. You can find
There
our
we go.
camp spread
Even
throughout
better.
the plains, following the patterns of
I just
wild
cruise along.
game.
Okay, so we're obviously heading down there.
Clan Nokud has recently come to power. A generation ago, Shakan Khan led his people to defeat Clan Togus, taking their place of power amongst the plains.
Khan! Khan. Awesome. There's a little Star Trek reference there, in case you're wondering.
His son, Balakar Khan, now leads this clan. His father was a man of honor, but Balakar Khan did not inherit his father's
Inherit
patience
his father's
or
patience
wisdom.
or wisdom. Okay, cool. I just love the way it looks, man.
My clan, Clan Onir, is made up of those who feel a direct connection to our god Onara. She guided our founders, Maruk and Tira, to the Dragon Isles, and she has watched
Almost
over our
there.
people ever since.
Oh, hello, what's that? Level 4? Yeah, I've got to unlock more dragon riding skills. We were saying that was
The
like...
mystics of Clan Onir
Isn't that here
are
somewhere?
initiated from many different clans, but we all followed Onara's call to serve her and our people.
Oh, I've got to try and remember where that is. It does look amazing, hey? It really does. It looks awesome. It really, really does look awesome.
The clans have their
Hang on.
differences.
I know I haven't got
but we
that glyph.
share
Why is
one
it grayed
culture.
out?
No matter our strengths and weaknesses, we are all Maruk.
Yeah, it looks pretty awesome. So now I just got to know where to... I've got to remember where to go to bloody, thingo your dragon. Train your dragon up. I'm sure that was here somewhere, wasn't it? We can quickly check it out.
Twofoot, you've fought many foes in your time, yes? You will have to share some stories.
I don't know. They did it. What was it? Ruby life pools, wasn't it? I can remember doing it, but I can't remember exactly where it was. No, that's not it. I can't remember where it bloody was, for God's sake. That's not it there, is it?
Have
no.
I ever shared the tale
Observatory.
of my first kill, Bellica? A mighty horn strider with horns as tall as its legs were long. I keep its horn as a trophy.
No, never mind. I'll Google that one. Yeah, to get the dragon riding up to date. Because if I'm going, that's what I'm just wondering why those glyphs are grayed out. Like, there's one there. I'm pretty sure I haven't got that one. So why are they grayed out? I wonder. Oh, you can just spend the points. Right, okay. Thanks,
It was
Angvar.
a good kill, Tamul. My first was a mighty bear
Alright,
of
so
ice
where
and
are we
snow,
then?
deep in the frozen tundra of the Azure Span. My Bakar and I knew no equals. We were the talk
hang
of
on
the
a minute.
corral.
It's the old slow caravan, isn't it? Bloody hell. Skills and unlocks? Right, unlock new skills by completing Dragon Isles campaign quests. So I can't. Okay, Together in the Skies achievement. Oh, here we go. Right, it costs 3 of these. Right, gotcha. Okay.
Circle the wagon, Shikar.
Redirection. While
It
moving
is
at low
time
speed,
for
surge
a
forward
hunt.
effectiveness is increased by up to 125%. That'll do. Right, thanks. So I thought you had to go back and bloody get stuff, but that's fine. Your vigor regeneration rate is accelerated to 1 vigor every 25 seconds while grounded. Obviously, we're going to get that one, yeah. Thrill Chaser, yeah. Surge forward, evades, scale chillers, scale charges and other obstacles, okay. And 1, that's it, righto. So I've got to get some more, okay. Righto. Righto, where are we? What's going on here? There we go. Right, let's set themselves up now. Okay, beauty.
What? You'll be back soon, sure.
Collect 30 fish grain meat from
I am
wildlife
not
in Wondrous Steppe.
Haru.
Right.
Bellica.
See, I'm nearly 66.
Show
Look
the
at that.
two-foot
Cool.
how we hunt.
Show the 2-foot how we hunt.
The hunt is on.
Whoever brings back the most game wins.
Okay, righto. Fresh, 0 of 30 fresh game meat. Okay. Are we going to be able to multi-target? Oh, yep, looks like it. Five. Okay. Ooh, do we want to go down for that elite or what? Oh, looks like he's going for it. Yep. Uh-oh. I'm in a bit of trouble here. No, don't target me. Oh, there's my little Ruby Whelping. He's come to give me a hand. Get some Wake of Ashes into you. Heals. Heals, heals, heals. Damn it. That didn't work. Oh, it's, what, 900 yards away from where my body was. Excellent. Well done. You can just spend the points. I did too. You only need to go back to customize. Ah, right. Okay. Yeah, never mind. You know I'm not professional at this. I die all the time. Yeah, I got that. So I've upgraded some of them. So it should hopefully help a little bit with the dragon riding. Oh, nice. And I still get to loot as well. Perfect. What about these guys? I might be able to handle these guys without dying, eh? Hopefully. I need to get closer. No, only one at a time. No meat from them, right? Oh, okay. So no meat from those ones. Let's get on. It's going to be also. Okay, yeah, I'm at the edge of the bloody zone, so I guess it can only be these things. Here we go. I'm not going to use my Divine Wind or any of that at the moment. Oh shit. Wake of Ashes got him in anyway. Heals. Oh, friggin' hell. I wasn't paying attention. I was looking down at my keyboard. Numpty. Pardon me. So I forgot the Wake of Ashes hits multiple targets as well. Oh dear, bloody hell. This is wonderful viewing, isn't it? This is all part of it though, I guess. Especially when you're just questing by yourself out in the wild, you know. Right, okay. So we can't forget to loot this guy. Got the top up there. Righto, 18 to 30. Okay. Should I go going back and get those two? No, I should probably stick to one target, hey? What do you reckon? Was a bit unlucky. I forgot Wake of Ashes, but he did multiple targets, which is, again, silly of me. But anyway. Pretty safe to do it this time, though. I'm getting better. I'm getting less having to look down at my keyboard. Alright, almost done. Yeah, that's an elite as well. So the boys are elites. Should be alright with the calf, shouldn't be a problem. Hopefully. Heals. Definitely, but moving the heals and things like that closer has made a huge difference. As you can see there. Heals. Oh, shit house! I'm really doing shit at this, aren't I? Okay, so this time, one target only. One ping only, please. That's, wow, that's from Hunt for Red October. One target only. Sorry, guys, this isn't the best, is it? I am no uber WoW player, as you probably already guessed. And I bashed the shit out of my table. That's why I built it myself, so it doesn't matter if I break it, I can always fix it. What's that? Mysterious paw print. Oh, okay. Right. One target only. This little calf. Maybe I can handle a calf. What do you reckon? Hopefully we can handle a calf, eh? There, get some of that Wake of Ashes into you. Oh, there's another one coming. Hey, yay, ding. 66. Righto. Okay, I can handle the calves at least by myself. 8. Oh, there's my little ruby whelping helping out. Alright, that should give us 30, yeah. Oh no, one more. One more required. We'll go suss this paw print out. Actually, we're going to take it up first. Okay, there for a second. Hey, there we go. Alright. What's this? Find and slay the beast, then bring back proof to Scout Tommel. Alright, we'll give it a go. Okay, where are we going to go here? We'll get up on the horse. Righto, what have we got going on down here? No? In a cave, is it up here or something? Take this guy out. Alright. I'll just bloody pop this talent too. What do we got? Yeah. Speed and avoidance increased by 2%. Haste increased by 2%. I might increase my haste. I really love the fact that we've got talent trees back. I really, really do. Your armor's going to break. Yeah, I know it is. I know, actually. What is my durability? Yeah, 84 of 120. I better get a repair up. Look at that, 40 of 55. Anyway, we'll be right. Should really heal myself first. Alright. Where are we? Where's this bloke? He's below me down there, eh? Okay. What's going on here? Oh, yep, this must be down here. Obviously in that little cave there, yep. Top off. Concula. Whoops, itchy. One, 4. There's my little whelping. Give me a hand. Good on you, mate. Got him. Righto. Okay, let's go take that back now. Thanks, Thrifty Games. Thanks, mate. Yeah, I've been sort of making sure that I got that right. We'll just run back. So I've changed a lot of my rotation. I've changed a lot of key binds and things like that. Obviously, I'm still using Heckley to help me, but yeah, it's yeah, my keys are all different now. My interrupts are Q and E. My healing is R instead of 9. You know, my interrupt used to be F6, and to heal I had to lift my hand off the keyboard and hit 9, you know what I mean? So thankfully that's because all you guys have been helping me out with this kind of stuff. Everyone in the chat and all that saying, no, try this and that. And then I've got all the add-ons. I've got like that one, whatever that one's called. Yeah, heaps, much so. And I'm getting, now that I'm getting a bit more muscle memory too, I'm having to look less down at the keyboard as well, so that's helping a lot. That's going to help for the mythics and stuff once I get into them, once I get to 70 and get into them. Thanks, mate. But yeah, I've been trying to really sort of concentrate on that.
Go on then.
For food and rivalry.
Finally. You'll be back soon.
I won!
No.
Well, she won
I
apparently,
am
righto.
better than you. Sure, you killed more, but most of your game cannot be used.
Travel with Shakar caravan to the river crossing. Okay. Now that is a shield. So, wow, that's 302. Bloody hell. Obviously, I don't have a one-handed weapon.
You must see it, Two-Foot.
So we'll go on the little... Can we go back on the dude again? Oh, I got some mail too. Postmaster. There he is. Yep, beauty.
Ah, yes.
So we can go back on the dude.
The ancient pact formed by Tira and a green dragon named Marithra. Their friendship ended a long enmity between dragons.
Yeah, Swifty Games, but I've been really sort of concentrating on that, mate. So I have been listening. I have been taking people's advice, and it's definitely worked better. So like you can see there, my interrupts are Q and E, my heals is R. You know, T is just a blessing of sacrifice. I just put RT and F, but that was mainly for my my monk, I think, RT and F. So that's just where they've appeared in this tune. But yeah, definitely made a huge difference, man. Yeah, definitely.
Afterward, the Centaur
And thank you for noticing, because I am trying to do it to get to listen to what you guys are saying and get better as well.
The Horn of Trusal was built as a physical manifestation of their oath.
But yeah, I've got to repair Noriamus, of course. I have to repair, so yeah. My durability's taken a hit because I died a couple of times.
But then, the dragons left. And after 10,000 years, they returned to these lands. I am interested to hear what the Kana Matra says about that.
So where are we going to this time? Okay, yep.
We are guided by
Yeah, I'm not sure why my the dragon glyphs in this area are grayed out. I might just quickly look that up. Dragon glyphs grayed out. Here we go. No credit for dragon glyphs. Okay, I'm getting the locations, but it's not telling me. No, that can't be right. No credit for Dragon Glyphs Scale-Cracker Peak. I'm pretty sure I've already got that one. Causing these problems, fix is not retroactive, so you have to fight the discovered. Okay, no, okay, I don't know. That was an old bug they're talking about there. Yeah, so I don't know, but you can see they're grayed out for me in the map. So if I have a look and see where the Dragon Glyphs are, you can see that they're actually grayed out. Whereas on this one they won't. No, but no, Swifty Games, I haven't been in this area. I've just collected all the ones for, see, like even that one down there. See that one there? It's still like grayed out. I haven't been here, mate. So as you can see, that's undiscovered at this stage. So I'm not sure. When I was here, I've got all the ones for the Waking Shores, and they were all coloured. You know, they were all like a little goldy colour, sort of like that. But yeah, for this one, Anaran Plains, yeah, you can see they all seem to be greyed out. So I'm not sure what's going on. I haven't got any of those yet. Yeah, so I'll try and fly through one. Is there a close one actually? There's one up there. We might try and fly through one and just see what happens. This is obviously the river crossing. Okay. We're on our way to the thingo. Arriving at the second stop. I might just quickly jump on my dragon and we'll I've got to bloody repair too. Damn. Oh yeah, it could be. It could be. Yeah, it could be. Actually, that's a good point. Hey Ben, thanks for jumping in. Yeah, really good, mate. Good. Everybody's sort of keen and engaging, which is always good. And Swifty Games there noticed that I've fixed up my. Was watching me do some combat there, and I fixed up all my keybinds thanks to all your advice and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, we've just had a bit of a chat for about an hour or so earlier on, and we're just talking about different things and the expansions and all that. And yeah, I just thought I'd jump on. Unfortunately, I'm not 70 yet, so I can't do any mythics at this stage. So I'm trying to rectify that problem. So I am leveling up. Just ding 66. So yeah, I've got to get to 70 so we can run some mythics. And once I hit 70 in here, I'll create a guild and we can all join if you want or whatever.
Do your best.
I sense something in the wind. Whoops.
Go with Onara's blessing.
What have we got here? The wind is restless here. Reagents. Okay.
Off to your next adventure.
Yeah, but I might just first check this out because you can see that they're greyed out. So we might just head over to this one. I'll jump on my dragon and we will head over to this one and see what's going on. And then I'll come back to old mate. Yeah, see, here we go. Here's the problem, see? Where are we? Then we've got to wait for the bloody thing to recharge. But yeah, so I'm not sure. Yeah, but actually, Ben, it's going really well, mate. So which is great. I love it when people get in and they're engaging and stuff because that's kind of sort of how I'm sort of guided by you guys and what we want to talk about and stuff like that. But yeah, so I'm enjoying it. The added glyphs will really help streamline your leveling. Travel becomes super breezy. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. So I've got all the ones. I got the achievement yesterday. Where is it? Explore the walking shores. Hang on. No, it wasn't that. It was wasn't quests. Exploration, maybe. No, it doesn't matter. Summary. Hang on. Walking shores bronze. Expansion features, was that it? No. Dragon riding, hang on. That might have been it. Yeah, Walking Shores Glyph Hunter. So I got all of those ones. And I did that from that add-on. Got all of those, obviously. So I've got all them. And yeah, so that's what's next, is trying to get all the other dragon glyphs. And that's what everybody's been saying. It's basically, you know, you can stay in your dragon pretty much as long as you want. So, yeah, so I'm going for them. I'm going to just run through, like Jeff was just saying, I'm just going to run through the main quest to get to 70. I'm not going to worry about the side quests on my pally. I'll come back and do them later and get the glyphs, you know. So where are we? It looks like it's round the back there, hey? So it's in that it's in that direction. So it might just pop up on here. There's one of those thingos too. Just land here for a second. Must be like their main. So is it round here somewhere? Should we be able to fly for a bit? It's not right up the top, is it not? You see where that is, guys? I can't tell where that is. Just keep flying for a while. So technically I should be pointing at it there. There it is, I just saw it. It's right up the top. Of course it's right up the top. Hey. I'll just wait until these recharge. But yeah, so... yeah, no, I'm really enjoying it. What's that up there? Your Drake senses an uncollected dragon glyph 386 yards away near Onara's Roost. So that's obviously that one up there. But you can see it is actually greyed out for me. So I'm not sure why it's greyed out. But we will find out. Now that I know it's on top of the thingo. But yeah, so I don't know why. They're greyed out. We need to get this guy noticed by Asmongold so he blows up. Yeah, I don't know. This is just me, just cruising. You know what I mean? It would be nice. No, Ben, I haven't collected these, mate. 100%. I haven't collected any of them here. You can see that area is totally greyed out to me. Like I haven't explored it. I only have just got to this area here. So I haven't collected them yet. So the only ones I've collected are the ones on the walking shores. I've got all these ones. But yeah, you can see that one there is also greyed out, and I can, you know, I'm almost 100% certain that I haven't been down to this one. So I don't know what's going on there. Yeah, but I haven't collected these, so that looks like I can't tell. Try typing reload. Okay, hang on. Okay, general tab, sorry. Oops. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, you can see they're still greyed out, hey. Alright, let's see if I can get up there now. Okay, no it's not. Okay. Okay, I got it, but if you look at that, see how they're greyed out in the map? Yeah. So not sure what's going on there. I love this dragon rod, by the way, it's so cool. No, I checked them this morning. But now that I know I can collect them, I'll obviously collect them, but yeah. Yeah, no, I checked them all for the updates through CurseForge this morning. Twice actually, before I also logged on. So yeah, even though they do look, because they were definitely a different colour up in the Walking Shores, they were like a golden colour, you know. But yeah, you can see here for some reason they are greyed out. But yeah. Sorry, I'm just checking something. But yeah, so yeah, they are greyed out, but no, they are available, obviously. So that's my next step, is smash and grab all the glyphs on my way to 70. Alright, what do we got to get here? River reeds and foul tail feathers and all this sort of stuff. Righto. So pluck some feathers off that guy. No, no, no. Ah.
I'm out of range.
There. Get the reeds, ratbag. Right. What do we need? 8 of them. Need anything off that guy? Oh, yep, salamander heart. Sorry, mate, wake you up. Ooh, what was that? Drake watches Hood of the Quickblade. This guy, eh? There's my little whelping. Still haven't got the heart yet. We'll leave that turtle alone, we don't need him, so he can just stay there sleeping. Get some more of those bloody feathers too. Hang on. Okay, we'll race out to this thing. Hey, look at that interrupt. Nice and close now. Still haven't got his heart. It's funny how the fish is getting me out of water, but anyway. Can't now. Yeah, it finally doesn't interrupt. That bloody fish is annoying me now. Get out of it. Okay, still no salamander heart. Righto then. Look, another interrupt. Look at that. It's made it a bit easier for me having the. I do love the new UI, by the way. I'm not sure how you guys think, but I'm in love with it. I think it's great. It's made it heaps easier for me. Come on, I need some of your feathers. Stop swimming. me you didn't like that. Oh yeah, another interrupt. Look at that. Yeah, it has it's done really well. I think it's what we all hoped it would be, at least at my stage. You know what I mean? It is a huge change from Shadowlands. I'll give it that much. Get his heart. Yeah, bloody hell! Come on. Well, we got. Oh, I don't even have all the reeds yet either. Righto, give us some feathers, mate. That's the way. What the interrupt? Yes, I'm learning, definitely I'm learning. I mean, it's all this is almost like it's like training for a mythic, you know what I mean? Getting me ready to keep an eye on cast bars and things like that. I'll let him sleep. I'll go for this guy.
It's too far away.
Oh yeah, I saw that Ben the other day actually. Ah, got it. Righto. Okay. Now we just gotta get some reeds and one more reeds and we're done. Yeah, I saw that the other day. Okay, that he is back. Yeah, so that is pretty cool. Righto. Yeah, Chris Metzen, yeah. Hang on. I'll get on my horse so I can get over there a bit quicker. But yeah, it's definitely it's like prompting me, you know, to get used to looking for stuff like cast bars and things like that. He's Thrall, yeah, he's Thrall. Okay, we've got all this stuff. Bloody hell, look at that again. Straight up 276. Okay, aid on Sesteng in her ritual. I shall do that. I shall do that. I am ready.
Help me place these totems for
place the totems. Okay, place some totems there. The war chief has returned. That's nice.
Creatures of sky and river.
For the horde.
Like blood of a beast, ready for runes in her elegant script.
No, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I knew who was pretty involved in it, but I really didn't know he actually voice acted Thrall, because that's pretty cool. Because I kind of sort of dabbled in that for a little while, a bit of voiceover work. Never led anywhere though.
Lift your spirit. Do your best.
Righto. So I'm obviously going to take them. Well, yeah, I get them anyway. But look at that, 276.
For the storm is Onara's most dire warning, an affront.
That's
to her
crazy,
gift.
man.
We must be wary.
Gonna have to find a transmogger, because look, they just don't match. It's up to 280 now. Wow. All right, what do we got going? Travel to Marukai. Okay, rest beside a mountain near the grove. Our journey is almost over. Okay. He voice acts a few major characters. That's pretty cool. Jump back on the little lion-y thing there. And we're on our way. You're going the wrong way, mate. Where you going? Righto. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I dabbled in that for a little while. Did a little bit of voiceover work, and voice acting and stuff, but it never really went anywhere because I can do accents and stuff pretty well.
And sacred meeting place. Centaur from all around the plains gather there.
Okay, cool. Well, that's really good that he's back then. I mean, I knew he was pretty influential in it originally. I didn't know that he left because he didn't like the direction it was going. Yeah, I'm glad. It seems like, yeah, I'm with you guys. That gives us a bit of hope, actually, for the expansions after this one. And like I was saying a bit earlier in the stream, it's interesting to think about where are they going to go? What's next? You know what I mean? I know this has only just started, so it's going to be with us for a while. But like, yeah, what's next? What's next? Oh, yeah, I do. Probably, I might keep. Well, I'm probably going to stream again tomorrow, so I might keep some of them tomorrow, Ben. But yeah, it's mainly just like mucking around stuff, you know. Hawaii was pretty cool. We went to Hawaii in '95, massive exchange with the American Army there. That was awesome. Just to experience, like, well, this is just after we got back, just a couple of years after we got back from Somalia. Just to be in that environment with the American Army, it's just so massive. You know what I mean? Like, they're talking about, like, in Scope, we went to Schofield Barracks, and on Schofield Barracks there was more soldiers than there was in our whole army. It was just, it's just crazy to think about it. They had like 50, 60,000 soldiers in Schofield. Ridiculous. And that's like in one little base in Hawaii, man. Huge. But yeah, like, yeah, it's mainly just getting on the piss as a young fella and getting in trouble. Because I joined at 17, you know, I didn't know anything, fresh out of home, you know what I mean? Like most guys joined pretty young, or did back in the day. But I joined to have it as a career, so I joined to serve 20 years, which I was glad that I did. I got to 20. But yeah, so I will be on tomorrow. So we might, I'll give it a couple. We'll finish up shortly. So we'll get up to the top here.
By the time we arrive.
And then I'm going to be on again tomorrow. I'm going to try and do like Monday, Wednesday, and then the weekend. Saturday or a Sunday or both. But Monday I'll do it this time early, and then Wednesdays I'll do in the evenings. My evening. So, yeah, true. It's interesting. Yeah, it's yeah, I've always been into tech, so I was always the guy that had the latest computer and stuff like that when I lived in the base and stuff. And guys used to come and play with it and stuff. Oh, what's this game, you know? Heroes of Might and Magic and all that sort of stuff. Ben Peterson, random question. Do you believe in any weird stuff, such as UFOs or ghosts? And or have any tales to tell if you've seen something yourself? I certainly do believe that there's something else out there. You know, we can't live in an infinite universe and there not to be something else out there. Intelligent life I'm talking about. I sort of believe in ghosts. I've had a couple of experiences. I've been on some ghost tours and that where weird shit's happened, you know. So I sort of do believe in ghosts. But yeah, I believe that there's got to be something else out there other than us. We can't be the sole intelligent life form in an infinite universe, you know what I mean? So, yeah. But it's more of just a side thing for me, you know what I mean? I don't get right into it or anything like that. It's just, yeah, I just think there has to be something else out there, you know? But yeah. But ghosts, yeah, I haven't seen anything like that or anything, but I've had a couple of experiences where I felt like things have touched me and stuff like that, you know? But that was on a ghost tour, so you're sort of in that frame of mind anyway. I couldn't point to anything and say I've had a genuine like experience or anything like that, because when it happened to me, it was in an old jail. You know, it was a ghost tour in a jail at night, and you're already in that sort of environment. So you sort of, but my wife and I both approached them with open minds and wanting something to happen. So you know, you can sort of, the smallest little itch on the back of your head is, oh, I just got touched by somebody, you know. So yeah. I'm happy. I think that there's physical as well as spiritual aspects to existence, so I'm happy to leave it at that. Yeah, fair enough. And that is also what my eldest son believes as well. Oh, hello. This is a bloody base up here. Here we go. Marukai. All right, cool. Get the flight path. We've also got all right. This is a good spot to stop actually, because we've also got a inn and an innkeeper. So. So I might just quickly hand this in, and we'll jump on the inn, and then I'll come back. Do you only play when you stream? Angvar, do you only play when you stream? My daughter and I are on most evenings. We would like to collect some friends to dungeon with. Currently, tanks want to race through dungeons. It's frustrating. Yeah, I know it is. It is pretty frustrating. I was actually going to create a guild when I hit 70. But I can do that earlier if you want. I'll be on tomorrow. But no, I don't only play when I stream. No, I play all the time. Yesterday I played for about 4 hours. The dungeon racing is real, this X-Pack. Yeah, and I'm not a huge fan of that because, as you know, I like to quest and be out in the world, you know. And, I don't think you have to clear the whole dungeon, but, you know, yeah, I don't just like to race to the end. Otherwise, you know, you're sort of missing out, I think. All right, let's go hand this in. But no, I don't only play when I stream. Feel free. I can throw my battle tag in. Well, there's my battle tag. Whoops, not that one. Hang on. Where am I? Where's my friends thing? Oh, there it is. There's my battle tag there. Grungel1 hashtag 1300. So I'll just leave that up there for a sec. If you want to throw that on, and we can add. Hang on, I've just bloody blocked everybody off. Just a second. There we go. And we can. You can add me if you want. That's no dramas. Got you on the friends list. Okay, cool. No worries. No worries. Awesome. Awesome. Righto. Maruk. So, okay, so now we've got to go for renown for this as well. All right. Okay, you've unlocked major faction Maruk Centaur. Okay, into the plains. Oh, honor roll. That's funny. Okay. So we'll go. Oh, wow. Okay, righto. Here we go. So I'll get these 3. I'm just doing the mains at the moment to get me to 70. Are you or NA? I'm NA Swifty, but so if you have a look at my realms, I'll show you in a sec. Hang on, mate.
Yes, my con.
Because I'm about to jump off.
Stuck being your keeper, and now
right,
I have to introduce you to the Nakud.
All right, so I'm just going to go up to the innkeeper here. And I'm going to we'll end it there so I can hang out here. I just tried to interrupt him. I hit the wrong key. And I'll just quickly show you. What I'll do, I have to log out. So I'm on Oceanic. But because I'm on Oceanic, right, I'm NA, Oceanic, Latin America, and Brazil. And I'm pretty sure that if you're on any of these ones, we can all jump in a group and do all that sort of stuff. I know a few streams ago, like when I was doing the Mythics and stuff, I was creating groups and guys from NA were jumping on, you know what I mean? And you can see I've got some characters on there, like this is way back in the day. Oh, didn't like it. Oh yeah, oh god. Yeah, level 30 Shaman, I haven't played him for 100 years. And there's my Death Knight, same, haven't played him for 100 years. They're both Horde. Anyway, I'll just jump out of that. And I'll bring you guys back over here. To here. And there. And we'll bring that back down into here. Okay, is it going to do it for me? It's not going to do it for me, is it? Yeah, so I'm on Oceanic. But yeah, we have had guys from NA on there. And obviously we've quested through Mythic Dungeons and stuff like that. So we can group up if you're on any of those servers. But if you're on the EU one, you can't, unfortunately. You can't actually group up. You have to be in those tabs. You know what I mean? One of those tabs things. Brazil, Latin America, Oceanic, or NA, the US. Well, perhaps we'll get into it sometime. I've got to go get my rating up now on PvP. No worries. And thanks for jumping in and being so engaged in Swifty Games. I really appreciate it, mate. Thank you. And yeah, we're gonna call it there, ladies and gentlemen. You're on Illidan. Okay, righto. Cool bananas. And happy hunting to you too as well. So we will call it there, guys. Yeah, once again, thanks very much for jumping in and just hanging around while I leveled for a little while. That was cool. And I really appreciate it. Yeah, I'm just making sure I'm just jumping out of a few things here. So we'll close out of that. So I will be on tomorrow. Same time. I'll start early again. Have a nice day, night. Same to you, Ben. Yeah. Thank you very much once again for jumping in. I really appreciate it, guys, when you jump in and be engaging, because I am guided by you. I try and not have a topic. I say this all the time, I know, but I try and not have a topic. I try and be guided by you guys, what you want to do and where you want to go and what you want to talk about and stuff like that. And I'm happy that you hanging around and just watch me do a couple of quests there and a little bit of leveling. But yeah, I'm going to pretty much just concentrate on doing the mains and getting some dragon glyphs and getting him up to 70 so we can start doing some mythics together if you'd like to do something like that. So yeah, okay. So we will call it there. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I appreciate everybody who jumps in. Jump in the Discord if you haven't got the Discord. I will just quickly throw it in chat before we finish up. So please feel free to jump in Discord. It's there. Yep, you too, Jeff. I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, I'll jump on tomorrow. It'll be an early one again tomorrow, so it will be an earlier one. And then Wednesdays I'm going to do an evening one because I'm super popular. I've got so many people from around the world want to come and see me. Yeah, right. But there's Discord. Please do feel free to jump in. So I really appreciate you all jumping in, and I appreciate that you're all having a good time. And that's it. That's basically all I wanted to achieve was for people to enjoy themselves. So it's really good that you are. So we will call it there. And thank you very much for watching. And remember, as always, duty first.